when we do run out of natural gas, which will happen very shortly absolutely in our lifetime, very shortly.
So let me explain why we're not going to run out of natural gas in our lifetime, or oil. Now, to provide some context for what this person is saying, it took us 300,000 years to reach a population of like 3.5 billion people, and it only took us 50 years to double that. So we doubled our global population that took us 300,000 years to build. We doubled that in 50 years. So it's definitely concerning that we're using a lot of our natural resources. We're destroying our soil with fertilizer. That's kind of the main point of her video here, is talking about our soil and feeding all the people. And a lot of the issues with soil have to do with the fact that we use fertilizer made from natural gas. And that's because it's rich in nitrogen. But as far as us depleting our oil and natural gas, there's something a lot of people don't understand. When it comes to oil, okay, even with today's technology, when it comes to oil in an unconventional well, you drill a new well, right? Over the life of that well, you're lucky if you recover 20% of the oil that's in place there. You're leaving behind the vast, vast majority of the oil that is on that piece of land. In addition to that, when it comes to natural gas, you're lucky if you recover half of the natural gas that's in place. And most people don't realize that. So what that means is that for all of the oil wells we've ever drilled, say just in the United States, and we're talking about unconventional wells, even when those wells dry up, it doesn't mean that the oil is gone. It means we've recovered our 20 to 25% that we are technically able to recover with today's technology. And in gas wells, if we're lucky, it's half. And so what that means is, even without drilling more wells and new technology that we have, new enhanced oil recovery systems that are coming online, we can actually maintain a significant amount of production globally without ever drilling more wells, with the technology to go and get the oil that we've left behind. Most people don't realize how much oil is left behind in a well. And the reason it's left behind is because the conditions we create in a well for the oil or gas to flow to the surface are man-made conditions. They're not natural. And when you hydraulically fracture a well, that's man-made fractions. And there's literally millions of porous spaces within that reservoir that we never see and we never touch. And we have the technology today to chase that left behind oil and that left behind natural gas. We absolutely do. Now, she's not wrong that our population and our demand for energy is growing so fast that we are depleting our natural reserves at an amazing rate, at an unsustainable rate. But we're not going to run out in our lifetime. Also consider the fact that we have probably explored less than 1% of the earth for oil and gas. Seriously. So no, we're not running out, and their replacements will be here before we're done with it. Like there will still be oil and gas when we have its replacement, whatever that is. It could be something we haven't even discovered yet, honestly. In addition to that, population growth for the next 50 years is not likely to look like it looked over the last 50 years. And that's because it's a very fine line between population explosion and population declining. And we're in a time right now where a lot of people don't want to have kids. And the ones that do have kids don't want to have very many. And if you tweak those averages of people that want to have kids, don't want to have kids, and the ones that do want to have kids only want to have 1 or 2 when they used to have 5, when you run those numbers, it only takes a fraction of a percentage to go from population explosion to decline. Regardless, we're not running out of fossil fuels in our lifetimes. Not a thing. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Really appreciate all my followers and subscribers. Please like and share. Thanks.